get a call from a friend and says that the dad wants to book me. The dad wants to pay me $3,000. I think it was $3,000 or $4,000. The dad wants to pay me $3,000 or $4,000 to meet with me.
Who dad?
Karmelo's dad.
Okay.
Well, I'm a businessman. He could be booking me for a killing. He could be booking me for a killing.
Okay, y'all, this one here is a big one. It's about to go. First of all, man, how you been doing?
I've been doing good, my nigga. What about yourself?
Man, I'm good, bro. Happy you could make it. How was your flight?
It was, I spent a day at the airport. I spent a whole day at the airport. So I had to, yeah. So yesterday, they canceled 1,000 flights.
Who you flying with, Spirit?
All airlines out of Cleveland, 1,000 flights.
Okay.
1,000 flights with American Airlines got canceled today.
Wow, that's crazy, man. So they gave you a chance to calm down?
I got even more angry because I had to sleep on the floor for 7-8 hours. I was even more angry, my nigga. Yeah, my bad. I need to grab my lighter. Yeah. Yeah. So listen,
you need an ashtray?
Yeah. Let me. Yeah. This is gonna be a real unique interview. Yeah, this is gonna be a real unique interview. Yeah, I done had a chance to calm down.
Okay, so what's the status of you and the Karmelo family?
Me and the status of the Karmelo family? Initially, I went with the Metcalf family. And I'm gonna tell white people, this not for y'all. I'm gonna get back to white people in a minute. This is for black people and niggas. When Karmelo and Austin Metcalf situation happened, black people ignored it because at first they thought it was black on black. So black people ignored it. They didn't have no say-so about it. You know how I know? Because I was online for at least 2 or 3 days, almost a week, arguing with black people because I said, fuck Lil Ronnie and the baby Chink, the rapper that had got killed with his baby. This happened around the same time. So when the mother put the GoFundMe on me for the rapper Lil Ronnie, I think the Metcalf family or Karmelo and them family had posted one. So I'm telling black people, y'all don't give a what I say about kids. Because if y'all really care about kids, y'all will be saying something about the kid that got killed out there at the track meet. Black people ignored that. When black people found out that it was a white kid, that a black kid gets a white kid, they immediately started giving to the GoFundMe. So at the time, I was doing a stream with Aiden Ross, and I was telling Aiden about it. And so Aiden donated $10,000 to the Metcalf family. And shout out to Aiden for doing that. I was under the impression at the time that Karmelo had brought a knife to school. So in my mind, if you bring a knife to school, and I don't give a damn if you're being bullied, I don't give a who you're afraid of at school, you need to tell somebody. I wouldn't give a fuck. You walk by too many adults throughout the day going to school, you should tell somebody. So in my mind, this is first degree premeditated murder by a kid on another kid. This kid should get the max. That's what my stance at first, right? Mm-hmm. And you're talking to a guy who was the CEO of one of the most highly recommended youth organization in the state of Texas, which is Hyped About Hype Youth Outreach, was highly recommended to all 254 counties throughout the state of Texas by the Texas Juvenile Justice Department. I founded and ran that organization. So I used to train all the state's juvenile correction officers. It's not a county probation department where I hadn't went and trained the youth development. So, nigga, I create youth program for the state of Texas. So this is my specialty. Not only that, I partner with one of the most powerful and one of top 5 best murder death penalty attorneys in the nation, and that's a guy by the name of Mitch Nolte. I met Mitch Nolte through a lady who does criminal defense mitigation by the name of Shannon Ross. So along with myself, Miss Ross and Mitch, We've saved plenty of children who've had violent crimes out of Collin County. So this would have been our specialty. Mitch is from Collin County. Shannon knows the judges. I've actually worked in the Collin County courts with the juvenile judges. So I've been there saving kids. So this was my specialty. I believe it was first degree murder. Had he took a knife to school because he was bullied, right? Mm-hmm. So I say a few days later, maybe a week later, I get a call from a friend and says that the dad wants to book me. The dad wants to pay me $3,000. I think it was $3,000 or $4,000. The dad wants to pay me $3,000-$4,000 to meet with me.
Who dad?
Karmelo's dad.
Okay.
Well, I'm a businessman. He could be booking me for a killing. He could be booking me for a killing. Nigga, I meet up with him, get the money, and I keep the money. I listen to him, I look him in his eyes, and I listen to his story. His story made more sense. His story made more sense.
Or the son.
Yeah, it made more sense than what the media was projecting and propagating. You know what really made me not like the father in the beginning?
Why?
And what made me not like the family? He let his wife do all the talking at the press conference. Not only that, he showed up in front of the world when his son had killed the white kid in Collin County. He showed up in front of the world with Dominique Alexander and civil rights lawyers. They called me. Attorney Cole called me and said, "Hey, Charleston, can you help us promote the GoFundMe?" Nope. I gave it to the white folk, the white family, and keep it wrong. I know once I see certain figures, once I know I see certain black figures and black faces, Lee Merritt, Benjamin Crump, Jasmine Crockett, Dominique Alexander, nigga, all these run together. Kim Cole, nigga, all these Freddie Haynes, all these are the hooks and crooks to run together. Nigga, they playing for the money. Being Crump them, but you know who was the mastermind leader? The white boy Sean King. Sean King probably ran off with $1 billion from the Black Lives Matter donation and getting his cut. So once I saw Dominique, I said, man, they playing, homie. Nigga, so I had a disdain when I saw the family with these people. Nigga, man, come to find out they not from here. They don't know nobody from here. Family never been in trouble. This man and his wife never been in trouble. They've never had a son or child. So they don't know what to do. These ambulance chasers went out there and brought them to the lawyers like they always do during a police shooting. Why do you think during a police shooting, you always see Ben Crump or Lee Merritt? You don't see no other lawyers. No other lawyers. In the last 15 years, how much money can you think them niggas done gathered in pocket? You ain't seen no other lawyers. So what they do, they get a community activist, a leader like Dominique Alexander, reach out to the family, and that's how they get the lawyer connection, because it's unethical for the lawyer to pursue it. They got somebody on post, hey man, go down there and get with that family. I used to stop them in Fort Worth. So they've always been my rivals. Cause I wouldn't let them come. I used to expose them when they come to Fort Worth. Because one thing about people can always say about me, as long as I've been working and dealing with the people, I've never asked for $1. Not one time. I've never asked for $1, nigga. I've never posted my cash out. I've never created a GoFundMe. Why? The strongest man in the land is the man who wake up and ain't got to ask nobody for a thing. Not a job, sugar, a ride, nothing, a cigarette, nothing. Strongest man in the land. So what I learned to do is to say what I'm gonna do. And because of my character and credibility, people give to what I say I won't give to. So, yeah, nigga, so the dad paid me I think it was $3,000 or $4,000. Nigga paid me $3,000 or $4,000. Told me the story. I believed him. I still believe it. I went and met with the kid. From the time I met that kid have had my heart. This was not a violent kid. It's not a homie. If I had to describe this kid in a cartoon, I would say this kid is his fleece is white as snow. Man, just a pure good kid. Smart, intelligent, fragile, frail. Try to seem confident, but self-esteem issues. Dad worked a lot. Dad wasn't always home. Kid don't know how to throw a punch. Articulate, can communicate well, properly, has goals, has aspirations, and being a thug is not one of them. Looking like a thug is not one of them. Behaving like a thug is not one of them. This is one of all our kids. If you can close your eyes, if you have children, if you can close your eyes and think of the best kid around your children, that's this kid. So when I met him, I initially connected with him. And I knew he was gonna have a hard time being on bond, so I started putting things in place for him. I had him an MMA coach, shout out to Trent, a boxing coach to go out there. I loaded him up with books. One of the first books I gave him and asked him to read is The New Jim Crow by Michelle Alexander. It talks about the 1 and 3 school to prison pipeline. 1 and 3 school to prison pipeline. 1 and 3 school to prison pipeline. He went to prison from school. 1 and 3 school to prison pipeline. He went to prison from school. Over 50% of children in the state of Texas are not arrested on the streets. They're either referred or come through school. 1 and 3 will go school to prison pipeline. So let me finish. So the dad always seemed, I don't like victims. I don't like people, I talk to victims and talk to them to be victorious. I hate a black man that see himself as a victim. I hate a black man that poor me. I hate a docile, subservient, beta male black man. No matter how much respect and likeness I have for you, you can't be that kind of man with me. I hurt your feelings. So I never hurt his feelings, but I was rough with him. See, while everybody talking, there was a time when he needed all these black people with these opinions, all these black lawyers that he said is powerful now. Where was they at then, nigga? They saw you with the same lawyers that you got now. You reached after all these with nobody there, nigga. They gave you a GoFundMe when the black lawyers and the black people realized they couldn't get that $600,000. Wasn't nobody there, nigga. The white people went in, and because there was so much controversy and he had so many oppositions in the white Republican conservative world, they put a halt on that money. Only people could touch that money is the lawyers. He couldn't have no access to it. He couldn't. They would start going up to his job, acting like they wanted to buy a car. Get to the finance guy and say, hey man, this son killed somebody, y'all better get him out of here. The job didn't fire him, but just for the safety, and they had to let him go in the brand. They had to let him go. He called me crying, homie. I ain't no savior, and I don't give a damn about helping another grown man. But because of my heart for a son, I put him in the car with me. And I didn't have a position for him. I made him my road manager. I took over the car payments. When he told me, man, they looking for Karmelo truck. Karmelo had just had a Jeep, or had a red Jeep. He said, they done put a hit out on Karmelo Jeep. I can't hide it. I said, nigga, I'll take over the payments and I drive it around and let him look for me. I put the target on me, my nigga. So he said they couldn't sleep, homie. They were moving so much. And because of my heart for my people and because of my heart for this family, they didn't deserve the backlash that they got from the white racist people, the threats. because their son made an impulsive decision. This was not a planned murder. This was not an intent to kill. This was not a well thought out, I want to hurt you. This was not it. But white people treated it like it was. Not only did he have to move, the judge who lowered the bond, they haven't brought her up yet. She's in hiding. They started threatening the judge is in hiding, nigga. White folks, nigga, now the black judge who they voted in, she no longer is seen anymore. Her life became in danger. So here it is, this black family life is in danger, homie. Didn't you hear that man, didn't you hear Jeff Metcalf say, your mother live in Baton Rouge? We got, nigga, this is still America, nigga, the rural town, nigga. So, man, the nigga called me with tears. Nobody was there because they couldn't get the money. I took care of them. Not that they owe me anything, I never asked for anything, but I put a target on me. So I started going online, fighting everything that was coming after them. Sarah Fields, Jim Lane, the white boy that just got arrested for say go shoot him in the head with the $1 million by now. I made them target me, homie. I started attacking them, saying, man, y'all come after me so this family can sleep and get some peace. I offered to let them stay in my house in Dallas, man, your whole family can stay there. Won't nobody know where it's at. So these people was actively seeking and pursuing them. Real white people, nigga. This Texas. So I took this big right. You used to see me coming at Jeep. Mm-hmm. They were looking for his son's Jeep out there. You gotta let my son drive that motherfucker. And I knew I should have did it. I would give my son money, nigga. He Uber eating out in their old neighborhood. In the Jeep they looking for. A truck run my son off the road. I ain't said nothing. Cause I ain't want to scare my mama. It didn't dawn on me, fuck, nigga. This shit serious. What happened to me, ho? I was so mad, he think I'm mad at him. Man, daddy truck run me out. So nigga, I'm invested in this shit. This before now. Where was everybody at the end, nigga? Where was everybody at the end? I'm just paying him just to be paying him. I'm paying the car note, nigga. I don't need this motherfucker, nigga. I ain't need it. Just hipping him, nigga. So he telling me I'm at his beck and call all to the day, all up into the trial, even throughout the trial. I'm at his beck and call. Any hour of the day, I'm at his beck and call. Me and Karmelo texting back and forward. He one of the most positive kids. He's stronger than his daddy. He's stronger than his daddy. Every book I gave him to read, he read it. He's stronger than his daddy. His daddy whining, man, I'm at his beck and call like a real brother. I ain't never making him feel like I'm over him or nothing, man. I'm talking God talk, trying to give him faith I ain't got. Lying to his son, telling him God got it. It's gonna be all right. But I saw that white jewelry and I quivered, shivered. But I told him, nigga, it's gonna be all right. God gonna work through that white jewelry. I was lying. I didn't believe that. But I couldn't tell them I ain't have faith no more. But I said, nigga, I lost faith, nigga, when I seen that. But I'm in his beck and call for a whole year. I had to tell him, nigga, I'm having fun for a whole, nah, nigga. I gave him my heart, I gave him my time, I gave him my money, and I never spoke on it. For months, this man was saying, man, I feel like this lawyer gonna sell my baby up the road. He telling me this, man. He telling me this. Where you get the lawyer from? Dominique. It's Yellow Beezy lawyer. Nigga, that ain't no murder lawyer, man. That's a doughboy lawyer. Yellow Beezy gonna lose with him is what I told him. That is young, my man. This white boy they win in liberal courts. Dallas is a liberal town. You can't get no Dallas lawyer and think they finna be big shot shit in Collin County. I know the baddest lawyer in Collin County. Mitch noticed what I told him. At that time, it was $500,000-$600,000. I said, I know a criminal defense mitigation specialist named Shannon Ross, who I used to work with. Man, they need to be on this case, homie. Put him in touch with Shannon. Shannon said, we need mitigation. We need defense mitigation. We need that. We don't have to worry about the money. We can get the money later, is what Mitch and them said. He still went with them, homie. Everybody was saying, no, he's not good over here. He even told me that his lawyer and the DA was once student and teacher. So the prosecutor was head over the DA. The DA never been able to beat him. He told me that. I said, homie, you need to get rid of him. We met on several different occasions. Me, him, and Shannon talked on several different occasions. He stayed with them for whatever reason, homie. But the guy ain't stopped helping him. I was frustrated and mad about it, homie. But I ain't stopped. I'm taking his son's shoes. I'm taking him, just trying to keep his, because he's a good kid. Graduation gifts. But nigga, I ain't doing this looking for nothing in return. I really believe that's a good kid. Still to this day. He didn't intend to do that. It's a reason why they ain't released the whole video. It's a reason why America have not seen that video. It's a reason why. With criminal defense mitigation, Shannon would have had an opportunity by way of the courts and Karmelo's rights to interview every kid up under that tent. Why didn't no kids intervene? Why? There's a picture of, they saying Karmelo didn't belong under that tent. Well, if he didn't belong under that tent, why was he up under the tent just the previous week prior with all the same students there? But you know who wasn't there last week? The two Metcalf twins. They were suspended. So they come back and then, this small frame kid was approached by 4 football players, not one white kid. And he never stood up. He remained docile until they started putting hands on him. New kid, new to the area, not a lot of friends, don't know how to fight, no violence in his history, never referral to the principal's office. No one can ever get on the stand and say this kid said anything threatening or anything in his past to now. Just all of a sudden, this one day, this kid is violent and threatening. No. I learned from going to school for psychology and dealing with criminal justice that even when you get in court, they look at what you've done before and add up what you today. Past behaviors have always dictate future action. This kid has no past behaviors of this. If nothing else, negligence, homicide. If nothing else, involuntary manslaughter, but not first-degree murder. Because that's intent. He didn't have any intent. One stab. With what? It wasn't a knife. So the wordplay was very tricky here. When they say a shove, it wasn't a shove, it was a slam on the ground. The mitigating factors is this kid have epilepsy. Any punch to the head, seizure. Too much stress, overwhelming, seizures. So those are the factors. Ineffective counsel, never objected to anything. Should have been a change of venue. Shouldn't have stayed in that county. I told that nigga, man, tell him move it. He said, man, they say we might get a worse jury. You ain't gonna get a better one there, nigga. That town, Collin County, is like this new town that's being built that we hear about online. They're just an all-white town and don't nobody live there but white people. That's what Collin County. That was one of the first towns to do that. Yeah, that was one of the first towns to do that. Just 10 years ago, nigga, if you go through Collin County today with a quarter pound of weed, you might still get 10 years in prison. When in most states it's legal. A quart, 4 ounces, 5 ounces, you might still get 10 years. If you listen to the closing arguments of the DA, he wasn't just talking to that little black kid. You know why I'm so angry with that nigga daddy?
That's what I wanted to get to. Why?
Man, just let me vent, nigga.
Well, do your thing.
Just let me vent, nigga. The prosecutor, when he was giving me a close out, he told Karmelo, look at me. You look up at me when I'm talking to you. This is our town. And nobody's gonna come in. This is a lynching talking. And I ain't making this about race, nigga. But we all know from this around this part, we know what that mean out there, nigga. We know to tap your brakes, cruise control. It's some towns you know, that's a sundown town. If people don't know, if people just really want to know, that's a sundown town. Collin County is a sundown town. So the way he talked to that boy, and me not knowing the daddy left him there alone to take the sentencing, there's no way I can stand with that man. There's no way I can stand next to that man. He left his boy to hang, nigga, by himself. Standing, my boy, when he looked back over his shoulder, daddy, that with you, nigga, with them tears in his eyes, said, you get ready. I won't be, when they hanging the boy, nigga, can you imagine 17 years old, you don't know nothing about no trouble? You don't know nothing about no trouble? One day you at home with your mama, your daddy, your little sister, nigga, and this kid is innocent, nigga. He don't know about dope, from smoking weed, none of that. One day, you wake up the next day, you in TDC prison. You done skipped the process of the county jail of waiting to have to psychologically prepare. You done skipped the process of having to detach from what's around this way, nigga. Can you imagine what that little boy feel like, nigga? I cried for him, my nigga. Man, I cried for him, nigga. But nigga, I didn't know his daddy wasn't there. Jeff Metcalf said he was a coward because he wasn't there. Ain't nowhere in the world I can be seen with that man again standing, fighting for his boy. And he just abandoned that kid, man. I can understand his mama not being there to see it, but not him. I cried for 2 days, nigga, 2 days. I cried like a boy. I had time to practice my walk. I had time to shadow box before they sent me down. I didn't have time for nothing. His mind can't even prepare for this. Imagine your baby just graduated high school one day, and the next day he in hell. If he got to wait 2 to 3 years on appeal, he ain't gonna be the same kid. He gonna be a monster. If he got to wait 2 to 3 years, homie, if they can't go get him, hurry up and get him out, get him a appeal bond, he ain't gonna be the same kid when he come back. No kid should be there. Now I hear people say, man, he 19, man, that boy ain't like, man, that don't mean he grown. So I raised $1 million. They wanted $150,000 off top to retain an appeal lawyer. I put up 75 off the most I told. The first thing the dad said was, we need to start a GoFundMe, man. They shut the GoFundMe down. When he tried to get the GoFundMe, he called me. They shut the GoFundMe down. I said, shit, nigga, that's good. Yeah, nigga, all that big. Now we can show the world for us, by us, with us, of us, or against us. Now we can show the world we can take her on like they do theirs. Chud got $1 million. Derek Chauvin got everybody done something to it. They raised $1 million for him. Let me see if I can do it for you. What I told him. I think I can do it. I got you, nigga. Tell him I got it. Tell him I got him. When you talk to him, tell him I got it. You send him some books to read to keep his mind straight. He called me back and said, man, we didn't even have the medicine. I said, I got the $1 million. I got called from, man, some big name people. And I told them we're not doing no GoFundMe. We're not doing nothing publicly where we got to go. I don't beg nobody asking for nothing. The strongest man in the land. So nigga, I'm a strong. So I can't. So a lot of people don't want to do it publicly because they don't want to be it's too political. It's race, yeah. So they'll love to give in the dark. So I never came and said anything publicly. In less than 24 hours, I was calling him, saying, hey, we're gonna meet here to get the lawyers the money. We're gonna meet here to get the lawyers the money. So I reached out to a pastor who's not a political pastor, but he has a non-denominational church. He has conservative friends. He has, he's connected and respected. So I said, Pastor, can we meet here, do an interview with Say Cheese TV? The Say Cheese TV interview, I'm gonna put that $10,000 in his pocket. I'm putting that $10,000 in his pocket. I hit Vlad up. I hit some more people up, Sean Mike Kelly, to get them some interviews. So I hit him Antoine Daniels. So I'm finna put them some initial cash in their pocket, at least 10 to 15, 20. Right now. This lawyer money going directly to the lawyers. We're setting this up for Friday. I had a show in Cleveland, so I'm gonna leave Cleveland, come here, meet with them, and get everything set up. Somebody called and wanted to donate an additional $250,000 to $500,000. They called my agency, but they brought up being Crump. I don't want to do nothing with them is what I said. So I named some names I didn't want to have nothing to do with. I don't want to have nothing to do with the NAACP. I don't have nothing to do with none of these crooks and hooks. Because where was they last year? They saw this, nigga, they ignored it. I've been screaming this for a year. Now all of a sudden it's some new money involved, it's a new light involved, it's some new fame. I said, no. We can handle this in-house. And we all from Texas right here. We all know one another. We all work with children in this system here. He's new here. We can really help this guy. We can really help this guy. But if you guys come in with this race shit, man, y'all got Texas up. Y'all got Texas up. And when y'all file that first motion for a new trial, they're gonna deny it, and that kid's gonna do about 18 on that 35 now. My game was to change the narrative. I told her daddy, we not finna make it about race. The issue is about the prefrontal cortex, the lack of brain development at his age. The Supreme Court said those are factors to factor in. We worked on a Miller Brown ruling. That's how we got George Token him out. Eric Brown. So man, the kids who had life without parole throughout the country, this has been the deciding factor of getting them home. Brain development, being impulsive. This was not intent. So I told her dad that was angle. Behind my back, before the meeting, he met with Pastor and asked Pastor, after we pay the lawyer, where's the rest of the money go? Who go handle the rest of the money? Me, nigga. They giving it to me because they trust me. Why would I give my credibility to you? And they already suspect you've been doing it. He wanted to get the money and then separate from me. He said, Unc, I need to move. We'll help you move. We'll help you move. we'll help you move, but nigga, we ain't giving you the money to do it. We're not giving you the money to do it. He asked for help during the trial. I'm the one sent Dr. Candace up there. I'm the one that had Dr. Candace, can you go up to him and his family needs you? No protection. It's a white man out there threatening to kill the man, kill the boy. She said, I'm gonna be up there next Thursday. I said, the trial will be over by then, I think, Doc. They rushing this pretty fast. She couldn't believe it. She said, I'll still be going. So now they rushing this pretty fast. He asked for this help, homie. Only to leave all of us hanging. As if we invaded. Now, he asked for this. We felt like he was worthy of it because of the kid. Not that the kid need to be let go free. But when you look at when you look at all the facts, not the omitted facts, when you look at all the facts, then sit the facts to the side because the facts ain't the truth. That's why the prosecutor got facts, the defense attorney got facts, and each is presenting different facts as their truth. So let's look at all the facts. We'll analyze the facts and we realize that facts are not the truth. Why? What's the truth? Karmelo never got up there. Hunter never got up there. And every kid that was up there never got up there to be cross-examined from their original statements to the police. Not what they're saying today, but the original statements. And when you look at the original statements, you will see everybody up there, including the coaches in law enforcement, change their statements. Perjury. I studied law. I went to Texas Wesleyan University. Man, I could be one of the best lawyers after the job. I could be a bad motherfucker. But I became a youth advocate.
Attorney White.
Well, I wanted to be a youth advocate. I wanted to be Mr. White to the children. And now I'm Unc. I realized that attorneys really can't help. They can only maybe save the situation. I really wanted to be able to help youth. And how do you help youth? You got crime intervention, and then you got crime prevention. Lawyers are crime intervention. I want to be crime prevention, where I prevent our kids from going and needing lawyers, meaning they never get in trouble. So I started focusing on preventative measures, getting out of the juveniles, getting out of school, and then catching them at the house, and then catching them at schools. Why? Because they're going from school to prison now.
Let me ask you something. I saw how you paint this picture for Karmelo Anthony. Now, we're not talking about his father, but we want to stick straight with the child. Where are you at today with your feelings and supporting him?
So I got friends, I got childhood friends, and I got relatives that's very influential in the prison system. It's not a prison you can't go to, and nigga, somebody I know ain't a big dog on that yard. I'm guaranteed his protection in prison. I'm saying that before the camera. Yeah, nigga, ain't nothing gonna happen. Not in Texas. If anybody touch him that's not black, it'll be a war. It'll be a war. You gotta think, nigga, I grew up in a boys' home. And then I spent 12 years, nigga, in and out of every state juvenile facility in the country, nigga. If not, especially in Texas. All the young and the killers, I met them when they was in elementary, when they was in middle school. I met them at the after school program, juvenile detention center, the donut dads giveaway. I've been indoctrinating the kids with Mr. Charleston, nigga, since 2012. Them my babies down there that know me, nigga, coming in with them anti-gang cognitive intervention program. All them YN love me. They watch my video. They called me from the yeah, nigga. All the young nigga called me from down there. I done already sent word. Say he coming, y'all. Y'all make sure my baby all right. That's baby. That's what I said. Man, that's my heart. That little nigga go be out Johnny Cochran. I told him, y'all make sure he get in the law library. The little nigga been studying law like Unc failed to do. When he graduated from high school out there on this murder bond, he went to college to study law to pick up what Unc couldn't finish. I told him he gonna be our lawyer for the nation, nigga. So all them young be calling me from watching them videos. From the feds to the states, nigga. It ain't a yard you can't go on, nigga. They love me. So say, man, y'all make sure y'all home. And y'all make sure, now. When y'all come home, I'm gonna make sure y'all all right. I can get it to y'all, nigga, but I promise you, this the one, nah. If something happened to him, it's gonna have to be a guard to do it. It won't be a black person. Guaranteed. So yeah, no. See, people think I just be talking on the internet. I started in a boys' home, creating alliances as a kid. Then at one point in time, they let me go inside the juvenile facilities in the prison. I was a part of the prison entrepreneurship program. I was coming in whispering in girls. And then at one point in time, nigga, I used to teach classes at the adult parole office off McCart in Fort Worth, Texas. Criminal justice wise, in Texas, nigga, I'm the face of it. They know that. So nigga, once I put my stamping hand on that kid, nigga, he all right. He's mountable, he respectful, so he gonna be all right. He just psychologically gotta get through.
Okay, so I saw you on the internet today going off about the money. So are you gonna still help him get out of prison?
No. I ain't getting my mama say, son, why you got to put up that much money? I said, Mom, if I put up this much money, other people will too. What about your family? Mama wanna know. What about your family? Not that you shouldn't, that's what God put on your heart. But you ain't got to get that much, son. Why you got to carry? You been carrying low with the family the whole time. So the people who had the money ready to direct it for my account, I told them nope. A popular major rapper said, hey, call and say, Charles, is he really serious? You really getting off? Yeah. And y'all seen this rapper say, yeah. There's some big name rappers said they was gonna give. Some big name rappers that said they was gonna give. And because I backed out, they've backed out. Because nigga, people really, if you really Google my name and really look up and research me, my character and credibility speaks for itself when it comes to this type of shit. So, am I still gonna help him? Of course I'm still gonna help him. With my money? No. I'm gonna send him books to read. Cause I don't think they know how to come for this appeal, cause they making it about a white jury. If you go try to make it about a white jury, you lose. Why? The lawyer participated in the jury selection. And there's nothing on record for him objecting. Not only that, they didn't give you all white people. They gave you some Mexicans, some Asians. They gave you some minorities. Checkmate, niggas. Niggas the only one looking at the skin color. Checkmate, niggas. Yeah, white with Latino ethnicity. White with Asian, Pacific Island ethnicity. So no, we put other minorities on there.
Have you ever seen an all-black jury before?
Never. They'll never let an all-black jury happen.
That's crazy.
Never. So this is how I plan on helping. I made some shirts that white people can wear. I called my lawyer, Blanca Greenstein, my Jewish attorney, and I said, hey, can you, I need to trademark watermelon felon.
Is it called?
No. I told my lawyer I need to trademark watermelon felon, because that's what I heard his dad say. Hey, I got a new name for Karmelo since you think you should. Watermelon felon. I said, boy, that's pretty catchy. Yeah, little born in rubble, that's pretty catchy. Little short fat motherfucker, that's pretty catchy. So I said, God damn it, you know what? I'm gonna make some adjusted for a Karmelo shirt. I said, no, I ain't gonna wear that. I need some shirts for white folk. Because right now, no matter how we feel, Karmelo is a convicted killer, a convicted murderer. So we can't change that fact. Because I respect the law. I respect due process. I respect a jury's decision, no matter how I feel about it. I respect the fact that he went through a jury decision so he can have all his rights. Do I like the decision? No. How can you argue with he went to jury trial? Did I believe all white jury could be so cold? Not today. Because Collin County is not an all-white town anymore. But that's just on the surface looking. That shit was orchestrated from start to finish. Me and black people wasn't paying attention. So I don't give a how they feel about what I'm saying. I've been there when y'all ignored it. Y'all was stuck on Lil Ronnie and Chink. Do you know it was someone from Collin County Court that was releasing the family's information to journalists and other people? They was going in and when he was bonding out of jail, it was somebody that was inside the court system that was doing that and got caught. She got caught and got suspended. Everything about them people being released. So nigga, I'm selling them shirts for white people. I'm making them shirts. White people need some shirts. They want the watermelon felon shirt. They just can't have a site that they can buy and sell it from. Because if they would, they'll protest it and try to shut it down. Black people can't protest me and say, man, we don't want them shirts. Yeah, nigga.
So if Karmelo Anthony reach out to you personally and say, hey, I need you to help me get an appeal attorney, are you gonna help him? What you gonna tell him?
Nah, homie. Your dad and them, I can't disrespect your parents. I can't do that, homie. Why? Because for you to make the decision, you have to make it with them. Yeah, nah, I honor a nigga mother and father, but nigga. As much as it hurt me, nigga, I tell people all the time, nigga, kids have to suffer based on their mother and father's decision, no matter what I'm connected to them about. The world's gonna treat you according to who your mother and father is.
So what's your thoughts on that 35-year sentence when they hand that down?
Boy. As long as it seems, he's still young when he come home. It's a typical juvenile sentence. So in the state of Texas, a juvenile can be sentenced up to 40 years for a crime, for a felony crime. So most of my had 40 years, 30 years, 35 years when we was kids. So for the judge to give that, it's not a harsh, extreme sentence in Texas. That's normal for a teenager, even if they was a juvenile. A juvenile with a murder case would get 35, but couldn't get no more than 40. So he stayed in the range that most juveniles would get if they was in juvenile court. So I kind of peeped the play on that.
Okay.
Yeah. Shout out to the judge, by the way.
Okay, let's switch gears for a second. So Jeff Metcalf,
Yeah,
he had some choice words for you.
As he should have. All seriousness, man lost his son, my nigga. And I took the side of the guy who murdered his son. Where in the beginning, I was with Jeff. You know why I was with Jeff in the beginning? For one, I thought Karmelo was guilty from premeditated murder from taking a knife. Even after I found out it wasn't premeditated. Jeff showed up with a forgiving heart, and can't nobody take that from me. Swear to God, nigga. How mean he looked behind them glasses. His words was, he had a forgiving heart, homie. And that's what really stuck with me. I saw them up there playing the race card. I said, no, man. I even told Karmelo that, nigga, let's try to. He said, man, I don't know if you're trying to kill me or not, man. We had to kick him out. A man showing up with a grieving heart in front of the world. All black people. 2 kids have an incident, and you got black people, adults, acting like they mad about what kids was doing and rejected that man in such an ugly, nasty way. Dominique them did. I'm talking about homie rejected that man in such an ugly, nasty way. You know what I told Karmelo's dad? You had your wife up there talking, the whole press conference. Nigga, I said, nigga, and y'all kicked the man out, homie. The man said, I said, come, we can still, nah, homie. So, if I come to you trying to make something right, and I got the right to be mad about what I'm not mad about, and you reject me, I'll hate you. So I understand how you feel. I understand how you feel about me. I came because I saw, man, this is 2 families up. And they done let this dad play the race card. They done up. So this family became a target with no protection and no security. So my convictions as a man, my convictions as a black man, my convictions as I'm gonna get them some protection, even if I got to do it. So I went to the internet and I made myself a target with them. I said some things to Jeff, I said some things to Sarah and them. I went all the way off. So this family, y'all. And so, and they targeted me too, but I could take it. So you got every right to be mad. Every goddamn right to be mad, nigga. And can't nobody be mad at him for being mad. No matter how much his hate spill over, no matter how much he's projecting through interview, he got that right because his son in the ground. And like I used to tell, and hey, the boy's still alive. My mama wouldn't let us feel sorry for ourselves. I wouldn't give a how they mistreat you. Do they have a right to do it? No, you still human, but you're alive. I still get to come down here and hug you. I can still get a phone call from you. That other family, they ain't got that, so you have to always remember that and have empathy. So you can't always make it. You can't be the victim and your son is there as the murderer. And you've been making sure now. So I heard what he said, and I thought it was funny and comical. Yeah, I thought it was funny. Yeah, I thought it was funny. And I think me and him can get along. And I think, I'm gonna fight him or his son so they can get it off their chest. Yeah, I'm gonna get in the ring and either me and Hunter go fight or me and Lil Barney go fight, me and Lil Jeff. But yeah, nah, man, as a father, when I look at this black father and I look at this white father, and I had to pick which one I was standing with based off energy, I'm going with that alpha little white man with the anger and with the hate for I call you nigga, whatever. Why? I didn't want to play this game. I tried to, he's telling y'all this, homie. And I watched him and I studied him. And he's being honest, he didn't. White people didn't bring race into this. These local Black Lives Matter did. that's always done it, that's always known for it. They come into your cities, they come into your towns with the big fancy Black Lives Matter lawyer. They cause a division between blacks and whites. They get the GoFundMe money, they split it up, and they leave y'all fighting with each other. And they go on with the money. And that's what happened. The Dallas County lawyer got their money, went back to Dallas County. I'm sure he gave Dominique Alexander a cut for the referral. $600,000. I'm sure Dominique got. So, man, Jeff, you have every right to feel what you feel, Jeff Metcalf. You have every right to feel what you feel. You even got the right to say what you're saying, my nigga. And can't nobody be mad at you. I know I ain't. I went through an emotional roller coaster. If something hurt me, I don't let it hurt me long. I'm a man. I didn't leave the house for almost 2 days. I stayed in the house and nigga, I went through a roller coaster ride. Just like every other person that goes through the grief process. First you're hurt. First you're shocked. First you're shocked. Then once you get through the shocking phase, then you hurt. So nigga, if you watch me in 2 days, nigga, I was shocked. Like, damn, nigga, lost for a word. Then the hurt hit. I'm processing it because I ain't trying to stay there. After the hurt comes anger. After the anger, and you get through that, comes clarity. You can laugh about it. Think about your person. You know, that's how people, when your family member gone, at some point, you get to a point where you can laugh about the things y'all used to do that made you laugh. But when you're grieving, you can't. It make you cry more. So, yeah, I'm at the laughing phase. I had to detach from Karmelo. I couldn't stop thinking about what he was thinking about. I couldn't stop thinking about what he was feeling. He can't call home now. He can't make a phone call for 30, 40 days. Then when they showed them pictures of it, nigga, they don't cut your hair off in TDC no more. They taking this through a rib. You know why? Because these cities playing for the GoFundMe put the race on this kid. This kid time for to be extremely hard. You talking about, oh, he might not get beat up, but they're gonna mistreat the out of him psychologically. Why you think they upped and sent to prison within 24 hours after, nigga? That's never happened. Never. Then he went to 3 different facilities, kind of like diesel therapy. They didn't know where he was. Why? They still had him listed in the infirmary in Collin County. Then they sent him through a prison bird unit where a Metcalf is a warden. Then he went to PAC. Isolation. They don't shave your hair no more. They don't do that no more. They shave here though. Psychologically frying that little boy. And he can't talk to nobody right now. But shout out to the warden at the PAC unit. Shout out to, I don't give a damn what y'all say, there's some good white people, homie. Shout out to the warden to see this fragile little kid, homie, to let the mother and father talk to him. Yeah. Shout out to attorney Oliver Brown, who came in, probably 1% of lawyers have ever won in appellate court. He's one of them in Texas, out of Harris County. Mitch Nolte, top 10 best criminal defense lawyers, murder cases, death penalty cases in Texas, if not in the country. Shannon Ross, Miss Brendan Ross, a family of mitigation specialists. Mr. Antoine Salas, the credit genius, who immediately started working on their credit. This a lot of people came forward. Gigi unit. Yeah. A lot of people came forward. A lot of people came forward. And I know people say he's grown now. a 17 and a 19-year-old is still one mind. It ain't grew that much in 2 years. Look at your 17 and 19-year-old. You ain't finna let them go deal with white American court system by themselves. He still needs some input and guidance. So I had to detach my nigga. In order for me, I had a great comedy show, but it was hard. It was hard, nigga. Nigga barely fuck. Think about that little boy. Nigga can't even be sexually stimulated. Nigga, think about that little boy. You know me too, nigga. Man, nigga. Because it's like if your son, it's like, man, I connected with this kid, man. This kid would comfort me at times. And I be saying, nigga, stop worrying about me. Uncle, nigga, this kid got compassion. And psychologically, I know what it's doing. What happened to him is the reason we're afraid of death. You don't know where you're going. Just one day, you up doing this, and the next day, you don't know where the hell. That's why we're afraid to die. Because one day it's gonna boom, and death gonna come get you and take you somewhere, and ain't nobody gonna answer no question. You going by yourself. That's like dying. Where I'm going, ain't nobody telling you where you're going. Nobody's telling you where you're going. Nobody's telling you where you're going. Well, what am I supposed to do when I get there? Nobody's telling you what to do when you get there. Damn. So just graduated. So, all I'm gonna say, nigga, is no child is born bad. And it clearly wasn't a bad kid. Yeah.
So what are your thoughts on Dominique with the band Black Action News?
Next Generation. I know all of them. Kim T. Cole, I know all of them. They play for the money. They go fund me. That's why everything's about to go fund me in the beginning. Hey, we need to raise money. That's why everything's about to go fund me. That's why everything's about race. That's why they mad about everything. And you can't have a out front like Dominique with child abuse convictions. Yeah, I need with child abuse conviction, homie. No, man.
Okay, well let's switch over to this because I need to have your thoughts on this.
Yeah.
Rick Child was found not guilty of murder of that 14-year-old Beltane.
Okay. Kid has some video pictures of him flashing guns, so known for having a gun. Took off running. Never stopped running. They wasn't chasing him with a gun. Free, nigga, free read. They didn't come out them shooting. Why was he running so hard? Why? Why, kid? If you hadn't done nothing wrong, why are you running so hard out of that store? And you known for having one.
Well, Rick Child ain't know he had one.
Everybody know the hoods. The hood store know everybody. You know them people work at the hood store know which all our nigga come up with the gun. They come. We know each other. Come on now.
Okay, but let me ask you this: do you think that young man and Rick Child, the old head, could catch up with that young boy?
His son chased him down.
And I think that
his son chased him to catch him. Why? We know the little nigga that got the guns. His son working back there, he probably comes from a weed, buy a cigar, blacks. We engage one another in our communities. So he probably already done something. That's why, homie, Karmelo was a kid you can look back and say, hey man, this kid don't have nobody saying nothing about him, criminal. This little boy wasn't so. I look wild at 14. Especially at them Arabs and them Asian stores. Standing outside, hey, look at our school, I got the gas. But they said, yeah, nigga, they unruly when they go in there. And they got the thukas in their back. So nigga, them people see that and they remember that. We acting like we don't see it.
But you feel like he was justified for shooting him?
I didn't say that. Why you keep running? I told my son one time during the pandemic, he snuck out, go get him some. The police was at the light. My son ain't never been in trouble. We on curfew, lockdown. He just take out running because he see the police. What you run for? I don't know what police are. Police wasn't paying him no mind. But police still running. Yo, don't go get When he got out, he spent one night in boys' home that night. When he got out in front of my mom and his grandmama and him, you know, I told her, they should have shot you. They should have shot you. My mom says, oh, son, don't say that. For real, mama could run in front of the police, they shoot you. Why you running? Well, you got something now, why you running? You know what got me with Karmelo and them? Why you take it to school? Why you have it? Even though it was a tool, why? And I could never get an answer.
You ever asked him that?
The daddy too, why? Why do you have it?
Yeah, I don't know, like that.
Why?
I don't know. That's first.
Was he getting bullied before then? If he was, then this is murder.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If he was getting bullied anytime before that day, and why they pick him? So I start saying, man, they're not telling me everything.
Mm-hmm.
And nigga, I'm putting my life on the line with these white folks, these rednecks. Nigga, I'm putting business relationships on the line. They're not telling me everything. So nigga, let me pull away. And not telling me everything, homie.
I just don't believe that if he called you and asked you to help bond him out or get a lawyer, you gonna say no.
I can't, nigga.
But I don't believe you'll tell him no.
I have to tell him no. If a judge have to go in hiding, why would I risk that for me and my family?
Mm-hmm.
If a judge had to go in hiding, homie, why would I go through this again, getting my shows canceled? Because, yeah, you know what I mean? Nah.
All right, so what are your thoughts on Texas man sentenced to 45 years for stealing a Lego?
His priors got him. As they said. It ain't the Legos, it's what you've done all the way up to now, nigga. Yeah. Yeah. So, it's fair.
Okay.
It's fair.
Okay, now we about to get into this entertainment. Just recently, and I want to know your thoughts on this. Rick Ross was caught flying commercial to Colombia. And you know, he have a jet. So you think that's something bad?
Mm-mm. He probably saved $60,000, $56,000. Fuel, pilot. Yeah.
Okay. Thoughts on Drake beating Michael Jackson on a billboard?
Mm-hmm.
So is he the new king of pop?
Mm-mm. He the king of rap right now.
Drake?
Yeah, he the king of rap right now.
You listen to his music?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So you riding down the street bumping Drake?
Yeah, yeah. You and the Six, I keep that on repeat.
Oh yeah?
Him in the game with that 100. 100. Yeah. Yeah, hell yeah, I bump shit out of it.
You be bumping that thun thun thun. You bump that too?
What's that?
Kendrick Lamar.
Nah, I don't bump that.
So okay, so just recently they showed Michael Jackson verdict on a documentary on Netflix showing his child allegation trial while his movie is set to reach $1 billion. What are your thoughts on that?
Everybody making money off Mike. There's another entity making money.
Man, you need to get together and do one then.
Mm-hmm.
No? We'll make some money. Everybody make, you say?
Well, they just making up shit.
Okay.
They just making up shit.
All right.
Yeah, nah, just making up shit.
Okay, so I'm Atari, and my channel is The Sweet Life of Atari. And I talk a lot about like gender war, like the men and the women and stuff like that. So I guess my first question is, who is the prize?
Who is the prize?
Yes, out of the men and the women.
The one God made for her. The other one just a helper. And that's biblically.
That's according to the man's Bible?
Well, I didn't know the women had a Bible.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know the women had a Bible.
Okay. No, you're right. So this is patriarchy, so.
Yeah.
Okay. So why do you feel like the man is the prize besides the Bible? Like, what do they do so special?
What do men do so special?
Yes.
They create life.
But when you look at the hospitals, it's no men in there pushing a baby out. It's only women in there pushing babies out. So
I planted the seed. You just the dirt. I got the seed to go in the dirt.
That's interesting.
I got the seed to go in the dirt. So I carry the seed before you get it.
So but science basically say that the woman has the egg and the man just fertilizes the egg. So and there are some women who can get pregnant without a man. I forgot what the name of the term is called, but they have something like that as well.
I've never seen that happen in life.
I've never seen it happen either, but there was something that took place back in the day.
Is that the man saying or the woman saying?
Science.
So is it man science or woman science? Hold on. Listen.
Okay.
Because when I told you what God said, you said, is that the man's Bible?
Right. The Bible has been interpreted from many different languages.
I'm done, gangster. I don't want to have relationship talk, nigga. Man, nigga, I ain't got time for this bullshit. Nigga, I'm finna go. Nigga, I ain't got time for this bullshit, nigga.
Okay.
Yeah, nigga, my mind way too intellectual talking this bullshit ass talk. Nigga, man, come on. Now we gonna be real. Let's be real. You don't remember that question?
No.
I'm about to say we can do it again in New Orleans, man.
So all right. So what's your thoughts on P. Diddy sex tape with 50 Cent baby mother and all the baby oil he had?
I didn't see the baby oil.
You didn't see that? You saw the sex tape?
No. As soon as I clicked on it, it was a silhouette with a long ass, and I clicked off, and I ain't watch it no more.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't watch it no more.
Thoughts on Kai? What is that? Kai Sinet? Kai Sinet? Or streaming university returning?
Hey, just get Joker back. Just get Joker back. Just get Joker back. This ain't iconic. Cosnet Streaming University. Cosnet Streaming University, from what I've been seeing, is watered down. It's not authentic. And streaming is oversaturated. Them ain't making the money like they think they gonna make. All you doing is giving your likeness and your brand away. That's how you doing now. Yeah, because you can't go get no other kind of deals or sponsorships. Once you start streaming, nigga, you can't go get a Tito's deal. You can't get an energy drink deal. So if you 30 and older, then nigga, you got a kid chat. So what I'm gonna do for 1 to 4 hours if I'm not with a young person, nah, grown folks' audience ain't finna watch the stream. They'll watch the clips of it. So I wouldn't dare apply for streaming university.
Oh no. Wow.
There's a bunch of kids.
Okay, well, I saw where he had a conversation with AB doing that and Dean the Great. So you think that'd be a good connect with them?
Nah. Anytime you got sex, drugs, and alcohol and borderline of age girls, one of them they go in jail for or abuse or assault. It's a reason why they got the 2 drunks before our kids. And they promoting that to our kids.
So there's a school in Inglewood separating the blacks from the whites for graduation and having 2 graduations.
They should.
Why?
Nigga, white people need their own graduation because they don't want up there doing all that dancing and flopping and shaking and doing the splits and black field when they don't even have funerals like that. So why would you put a funeral where people sit down and be quiet and it's over with in 30 minutes compared to people falling over the casket and music playing? Nah, homie, they need to separate that because it's an insult to the white people that's graduating. The way we walk across stage is insulting. Now for us, hey, it is what it is, but for them, it's very insulting. Okay. I understand.
Before we get out of here then, so is there any closing? I want you to say something to the Anthony family and the Metcalf family. Start with the Metcalf family first. What are your thoughts? How you feel about Jeff? Would you like to sit down and talk to Jeff? Take your time. Not so fast. Hey, hello. You don't want to say that to the families? What about the Anthony family? Nobody. All right, so what you got coming up next?
A bunch of shit. The fight in New Orleans on the 19th. I got a movie role we start filming with Boomtown. The end of June. I'm on comedy tour to the end of December.
I thought you said November. You didn't stretch it to December?
Yeah, they just added December 6th for Dallas, December 6th. Yeah, so yeah, Dallas, December 6th, I think that's the last date. Nigga, I got offered a distribution deal to do a 3 albums. So more like a live comedy album. So yeah. So I'm thinking about accepting it.
Okay.
And kind of do like an album like DJ Khaled. Just go get a whole bunch of motherfuckers on it.
But it's gonna go crazy.
Yeah. I got another fight coming up toward the end of the summer. So yeah, I got a bunch.
Where that's gonna be at?
We don't know yet.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't know yet.
So you just mentioned
Hopefully
that.
Vegas.
Okay, you just mentioned something coming up in New Orleans.
Yeah.
So you telling me you after you done went off on the city of New Orleans, you about to step foot back in that city?
Yeah, I'm step back and foot. Yeah.
Did you go and box?
Yeah. I supposed to.
Who you about to fight?
7 more shorty.
Oh, okay.
He's by my side.
Okay, yeah.
He by my side.
Yeah. So that's gonna be a good one.
I'm a little taller than him, but he by my side.
Okay, so I saw you training. I thought that was something old.
No, I train quite often.
Okay.
Yeah, I train quite often. Me and Adam 22 supposed to be going on a strip club tour. That's gonna be live.
When y'all doing that?
Soon, real soon.
A strip club tour.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, so recently I've been seeing you and Hellcat hanging out lately. What's going on with that?
That's my new buddy.
Well, Hellcat.
Yeah, that's my new buddy. Yeah.
Do you have anything to say to? I see you've been bumping heads with certain people out in Houston. You got anything you want to say to any of those people before we get out of here?
Nah, them niggas some hoe ass niggas. Yeah. Many niggas that nigga done got into it with online and he ain't done nothing to now, nigga. But he a jailhouse. He a jailhouse nigga. Joke and talk loud and ain't gonna do motherfucking thing.
I know what it was I wanted to end it with. You was supposed to do what that is in California or something, and Boosie backed out of it.
Oh, wildin' out.
Wilding out.
Nah, I don't know why he backed out of it, because I turned it down before he backed out. So I don't know why he backed out. I turned it down. Because they wanted to give me $5,000, homie, to do wildin' out at the Barclays Arena in New York. You know how big that is? The Barclays? So when I shot it down, they went up to 10. Nah. So I don't know why he quit. So he could have stayed on.
He might have wasn't aware of it. So now he done messed up his whole gig trying to stand on street bid.
I think he was aware, homie.
You think so?
Yeah.
Man, all right. But you got any shout out before we get out of here?
Because I said, nigga, when they offered it to me, I said, nigga, that ain't gonna do nothing with me. He said, man, we already talked to him. So what they told me, they had already got permission from him when they brought it to me. So Boosie lying. And Boosie lying.
Oh, okay. All right, man.
That nigga lying, nigga. At least 2 days before he made that video, I was out. Yeah, I said, nah, nigga, I ain't doing that shit. Cause they playing on me, nigga. You know, motherfucker offered me and Boosie millions for something. Why would I take 5,000 when me and this can get paid? Yeah. So I said, nah, I'm out.
Okay. And all the while, you already done backed out and he told me, no, I don't want.
Yeah.
So he playing for the camera.
He flat out lying to the camera. Bitch ass nigga. Yeah, bitch ass nigga just lying to the camera. Yeah, nigga.
All right, bro, man. Thank you for coming through.
Yeah, nigga, I've been flying for days to get there.
All right, bro. We out of here.
Yes, sir.
You sure you don't want to holler at Jeff, huh? For Metcalf.
Shit now. Man, motherfucker need to leave Jeff alone, homie. See, we playing. The man really buried the son. So, I ain't got no business fucking with that man, my nigga. In real life, if I'm a father and I look at my son, I ain't got no business bother the man who buried his son, who came to make peace. That man came in peace, my nigga.
What you mean when you say he came in peace?
He showed up to the day after his son was killed. He showed up to a press conference, all black people. Dominique Alexander, Karmelo dad, Karmelo's mom, all black people. And every news station was out there. And that man said, man, I just want to pray. And we can pray together and we can heal this. The man came in peace with his son dead. What more can you ask for? Yeah, he had a little sternness about him. His son dead, but he coming in peace. You got the black people trying to spin it like he coming up there to shoot and get revenge. The sheriff's name was there. They let him now. But when y'all spit on him, I would have turned evil if I were him. So I'm telling black people, why y'all with him and not this weak-ass daddy? Karmelo daddy is the one y'all put me mad at. Why? Jeff raised his boys to be strong. I'd rather my boy be the bully. Both of them mixed martial artists, great athletes. Karmelo docile, weak like his daddy. He got his daddy's spirit. That's why he sit there and took it. So as black people, how can y'all have an attitude with a man whose son died? He didn't ask for this. But y'all saying free Dirk, long live King Von. Every killer y'all know y'all idolize. So what's the problem with a dead white man? And his son is dead, and say he heard about his son. Who laughing at him? Now I'm making fun of Karmelo. Now y'all think I'm wrong. Everybody pick on weak. His daddy weak. Karmelo was weak. Everything in nature that's weak get picked on.
So the money you gonna make off the shirts, you gonna give Karmelo some of that?
Nope. Giving him shit. You know how much I took care of that family for the last year? Y'all give him some. Let me get my money back. I took care of the family for a year. Bought him shoes. So why I should give him something? I've been giving. When are y'all gonna give something?
We don't have none.
I don't either. I don't have nothing to give.
Well, what that 75 at?
My mama wanted.
What about the $1 million then?
It's back to the donors that gave it.
All that money.
It's people want to give more. It's people want to give more.
The big rapper.
Well, that's just one of them. He said he'll make a call to Trump. When white people do something, they raise just as much money. And I'm telling y'all, I'm in a position to do what white people can do for us. Everybody else just be talking. Everybody else just be talking. If I point to something, they'll donate over there. And I usually don't ask for nothing. So, this daddy ain't worth me risking my relationship with my Jewish friends because they see his son as a murderer. And he is just a convicted murderer. He never took the stand to explain his side of the story. So he looks cold. That's why they gave him 35 years. We don't know your side. And you look like you're a cold killer. And for you to sit there before we sentence you and you're there by yourself, that means your family must not care about you either. The court will treat you different if you sentence a nigga, your dad and mom ain't there.
What you think his father didn't know or he just missed it?
At interview with daddy, he called you, did he?
Yeah.
When we hang up, nigga, called the nigga and asked nigga, why you didn't go to your son's sentencing? I don't know.
You was there?
I don't know why you're there.
You know what I'm saying? Were you there?
I ain't finna go with him, nigga. Why would I go there? He ain't
went to
my
the trial,
son.
right?
I ain't go to the trial. I ain't got time to stop making money to go get patch shirts and take a chance on getting arrested with a bunch of people out there hollering. Why would I do that, my nigga?
So how you know his father wasn't at the sentencing?
Everybody know that.
Look.
Everybody know that. The white man called him a coward for not being there. Can you imagine how they were looking at that kid when they get ready to sentence him? Why? Because you got one man say he gonna shoot him in the head if he walk out here, go kill him. I would be by my boy every day. So now, nigga, I wouldn't give nothing to this family going forward. I shouldn't have never got involved. Never. Why? I make myself a target for white people that take their side and might want to get revenge. No other face of a black person is attached to them but me. So why do I have to jeopardize my family, my life, my safety? And we all live here in Texas, and I'm the only doing this. Why? Ain't nobody else done it. Why do I need to do it?
Because you got the bigger voice.
My son got ran off the road and almost got killed that night. So do I sacrifice my son because I got the bigger voice?
Nah.
When I was in jail innocent, y'all didn't have a voice for me. When I was in jail innocent, y'all didn't have a voice for me. Y'all don't have a voice for Karmelo last year nor now. Y'all online typing, doing interviews, gotta go edit. Why do I have to sacrifice my voice that can feed the next 10 generations of my bloodline for a begging father that won't go kill nobody for his boy? If y'all do my boy like that innocent, I'm gonna kill somebody. If you do my boy like y'all done Jeff boy, I'm gonna kill somebody. I'm gonna throw my life away for mine. So why don't Trayvon Martin throw his life away? Why don't Trayvon Martin daddy throw his life away? Why the people with the voice? Dr. King already threw his life away, and ain't nobody threw their life away for Dr. King. So we already realized if they kill the one with the voice, what y'all gonna do?
Find somebody else with a voice.
When they kill y'all mama, what y'all gonna do? She ain't, so when y'all bury y'all mama, most of y'all can't even bounce back from burying y'all mama. Most of y'all can't even bounce back from burying y'all mama. Like life is over with. Imagine what they bury a motherfucker you don't even know what connected to. So I'm saying I'm gonna let y'all stay poor. If I care, I'm gonna do something to make me not care. I went through a process, so I'm making fun of this kid and his family, so I don't care no more. I'm making it where I can't go back to this family, because I want to detach. So this is my way of detaching. And while I'm detaching, I'm going to make some money. Shout out to them people that been buying them motherfucking shirts off the website. They buying them in Pennsylvania, Maryland, all over right now. Why white folks want to make fun of this? They go wear them at work, at their family reunion. Hey, I got the watermelon feeling. And it was a great term for them to come up.
So you don't think you owe Jeff some money?
Who?
Jeff come up with that.
But he didn't trademark it. Like anything else in business.
That's a good thing though. A black man finally came up.
I can trademark your name if you ain't got a trademark.
Yeah, I'm already on point.
Yeah, no, nigga, so I trademarked that word.
Yeah.
And guess what, nigga? Guess who gave me the picture?
Jeff?
Nah. AI already took that word from Jeff. And guess what image with? Karmelo. When I asked my guy to create me a design, he couldn't hear me. I said, watermelon felon, he couldn't hear me. We hung up, came back, AI gave the picture to his phone. They made him that.
So the shirt's been selling?
Yeah. It ain't been 24 hours. It ain't been 8 hours they've been selling. Wow, that's a hell of a marketing tool. White people want to buy them. Like, I can't breathe. They want to make fun of that nigga. And I'm making fun of it, making money.
Right.
My mama mad at me.
Why?
She said, son, you were just ready to die for the family. How can you switch like that? I told her, easy. I can do it easy. When they sent me away as a little boy, I had to switch like that. I learned how to do that as a kid. Cause I was just like Karmelo. Had to be sent far away, nigga. And the emotion had to flip. So I can do it easy. I can like you today and not like you tomorrow. Easy. Your woman can hate you today and love you tomorrow. Love you today, and it's easy to flip your emotions. So it all depends on what you tell yourself. And I tell myself, if I don't like you, I don't like your kids either. That's what my mama told me. If somebody don't like me, what makes you think I believe you like my kids? So I'm gonna drive by. I don't give a damn your kids and I f you. So I had to detach, and I'm detached now. It was hard to do comedy. It was hard to go on thinking about Karmelo. Now I can just sell them shirts and ain't gotta think about it goddamn ass. Because when I think about him now, I got a watermelon over his face. And I don't see that innocent little kid no more. I see a watermelon felon now. Psychological.
Do you think it would have been wise or smart on Karmelo Anthony's part if he checked it to PC?
The Aryan Brotherhood don't have no power in Texas. White boy get f***ed out here now. White boys pussies, they get f***ed on in prison. No. He high profile. These people know he was just at home with his family just 24 hours ago. They're not gonna put him in population, homie. They're gonna put him in they gonna check him in the PC. For one, to watch him and make sure he don't kill himself. So they're gonna do that for his own safety. Then they'll gradually work him in. But based on his conditions, he's not gonna go to population. The kid got epilepsy. So no, nigga ain't no he won't have to go nowhere. And he don't have to check in no PC. Ain't nobody go with him with my name over his head. I promise you that. Nigga, ain't nobody gonna with him with my name attached to that kid. Nobody. If they do, they go die.
Okay then, well, we'll end it with that.
Yeah, nigga, he got me, I swear to God. You niggas ain't gonna go buy a book that I'm selling. You niggas ain't gonna go buy a ticket where I'm coming up. That's why the Super Bowl don't pay a. But when you come off the Super Bowl, your bookings and your likeness and your image and your branding go to the roof. Why? Because now people have heard your name and seen your name in a whole new audience that you didn't hear over here with the ghetto. So nigga, we trying to get away from you niggas that don't want to pay, but always looking for the pay, but don't want to pay. That's why me and you work so good together, nigga. We ain't got no problem wanting to pay. Yeah, nigga.
Big facts.
Yeah.
So that brings me to this question. You think Boosie gonna benefit more interviewing himself on Patreon?
Nope.
Or he should have stuck with Vlad?
He should have stuck with Vlad. One thing I learned about your audience, you can't switch up in the middle. You can't switch up in the middle, nigga. They've been going to go get this for free. Now, all of a sudden, you want them to now download another app, and you have to rebuild it. Boosie have lost more money by leaving Vlad, nigga, than probably he would be doing shows. This is a guaranteed $100-some thousand, almost $200,000 a month, a year, annual. You walk away from it because you want $5,000 extra dollars. That's like a turning down $10,000 because he want $12,000. I fired my last publicist and assistant, my homegirl Angel. We should get into it. Man, you nigga, I'm mad, but you said you want 12. Man, I don't give a fuck what I said. Man, get to 10. God. So yeah, no, man. But Nigga, you don't turn down 25,000 because you want 30,000, because you pocket watching. And had you not pocket watch him, you would never. That's a sin in the Bible. I think it's called covetous or something. You're not supposed to look at your neighbor and covet. That's a sin. Like gluttony. Oh, that's a sin. Adultery. That's a sin. Looking at what your neighbor got and wanting what that's a sin. That's a jealous, hearted, envious, sinful, sour-minded. You're gonna ruin our friendship. You off 100 and something. Hey, homie, it's a lot of times Sean Cotton, my business partner, my associate, my friend, that came to me and said, hey, the last interview didn't really do too good. They age restricted it. Shit, man. I take 5,000. And the next one do $1 million. I don't come back and say, shit, you owe. I don't come back and try to get 15. I know he done paid some more people more than he done paid me. I've never came to him and asked for more money. Nigga, I ain't never said, man, I ain't never did that, man. Because my price is my price. Boosie hurt himself and he lost fans. And Vlad been loyal to that. He ain't been loyal to Vlad. Vlad been. Do you know how much money Vlad have missed with me? It's been 4 years. Me and Vlad do millions. Me and Vlad do more numbers than Boosie. All of my Vlad videos is more than Boosie's. Do you know how much money he missed? Because he wouldn't interview me for Boosie? And Vlad would give me $2,000 at a time. Vlad could have been giving me $2,000 to $3,000, $5,000, and been quadrupling what he making off me. He turned that down. Because all I was asking for at the time was $5,000. Vlad wouldn't give me $3,000 more. All I wanted at the time, 3 years ago, I was asking for $5,000. I think Sean went up to 5 at that time. Then he went up to 10. Do you know how much he would have been making off just paying me $5,000 in the numbers I do? His loyalty to Boosie, homie, he turned that down. So you have to respect that. Aiden Ross. Same fuck with Aiden. His loyalty to him, my loyalty to him. But one thing I like about Aiden is, homie, he always try to bring, whoever I got beef with, he try to bring it together and bring peace. Always. Soulja Boy, Boosie, Bandman, Keith, all them. So, me and Vlad been talking about doing an interview for almost a year now. So long before this happened, before anybody said, oh man, now with Charleston, we've been talking about this for a year now. So when I saw him at the fight, we talked. We really squashed it and hashed it out at the fight, at the Brand Rich fight. Eight of them had like probably about 5 or 6 months ago. So with Vlad, when me and Vlad talked, when I gave Vlad my price, him and Boosie hadn't fell out yet. I'm $15,000 less than what Boosie gonna charge. Because I'm satisfied with what I charge. Some pay 15, but nigga, my working relationship standard, people pay 10. Vlad said, what's the price? 10,000, okay. Nigga, when I see him and Boosie fall out, I ain't coming back to I want 20. The cold thing about it is, I could have said 15. He would have said, okay. But nigga, that ain't my price. Yeah. My constitution and my ethics don't change because a certain situation arises. Now, that's what make it real. Yeah, nah, nigga, I don't take advantage of a situation. So now, Boosie all the way wrong. It is gonna be hard for him to recover.
Wow.
Yeah, we watching the downfall of Boosie right before our eyes in real life. Because of his arrogance and his pride. Now he going after everybody. He barking and biting at everybody now, nigga. Indianapolis, nothing. So nigga, pride comes before a fall. So that's what we're seeing. IRL in real life.
Okay, we see you fall out with a lot of people. What brought on you and Sean Cotton coming back together?
Oh, we never fell out. If you go back and watch that interview, I said, man, I don't want to get into beefs. I was talking to the brands. I had a bunch of deals on the table. So I was, and then if you see, nigga, I seemed kind of sad in that interview. I was real somber. because I wasn't serving a relationship. I was sacrificing something for the greater good.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like when God asked one of them niggas to take their son up on a hill to kill him, but then he gave him a goat to kill instead. Yeah, I was sacrificing Sean Cotton for the greater good. I was showing people that I'm willing to sacrifice my relationship with him if he can't grow with me. Yeah, nigga. So I had a lot of talks with not that Say Cheese TV was hurting me, but nigga, it's a lot that if my team was interviewing him and the shoe was on the other foot, when we go into the edit room, we're not gonna release nothing that's gonna hurt his image, even though he's saying what he's saying. It's like letting the friend drive drunk. We're gonna go back, nigga, and we're not presenting my nigga in no bad image, no bad lighting. Edit that out. I said in the Rainwater interview, I know that he took out. Yeah.
So you think he took it out for your benefit or for the other person?
For everybody's benefit. Yeah, for everybody's benefit. It would go viral and go crazy. But niggas gonna break up relationships. Niggas gonna be looking at that girl and say, man, you fucked that nigga. But my people gonna be looking at me and say, I know you with that bitch, I know you fucked. Nigga, it's gonna take off some scab. And I openly said it, cause I don't give a
I know, because I remember you said it on mine one time.
Yeah, nigga. And he edited, and I told him, no, he said, nah, man, I ain't gonna do that, Charles. But nigga, they would do that. Because who does the edits? Me and him would have had major deals if he had the right editor and producer. We would have major deals, television deals.
Do you feel like there's anybody on the internet that can stand next to you when it comes to getting views?
Nobody. Because I don't intentionally try to go viral. I don't intentionally try to do this, nigga. I'm not intentionally trying to do this. I don't try to make people laugh. I really don't. I just say and yeah, nigga, so yeah, I can't think of nobody. That if you put me there, homie, if they stop shadow banning me, there's no. When you type me, you can't find the real Charleston. If you ain't already with me, it's hard to find me. If they stop shadow banning me, nigga, it'll be nobody bigger than me on the internet. Nobody.
Now, speaking of these rappers, what are your thoughts on Young Thug doing Coachella after y'all running?
I spurred him. Yeah, I showed mercy for the week. But Coachella was bullshit, nigga. His fan base ain't Coachella. What happens after Coachella? You don't hear nothing. That let you know Coachella didn't for Thug. His music sales didn't go up. Nigga, he just riding out Gunna. And whatever new niggas he tried to get. But these new nigga, they done went and got into bed with a nigga that got police tape on him. So all they can do is try to win off his money. They can't win off his image no more. To say we the new YSL, y'all the old YSL too. Y'all go tell too, nigga. It's in the bloodline. It's in the bloodline. The root of what y'all claim is a gangsta gay snitch who gave Gunna a pass, as 21 Savage said. They already knew he won snitch before. They covered it up. They get nigga passes for snitching when they like you. So the new YSL, nigga, go be the old YSL. They just in Miami now. They gonna tell too when the feds come.
Do you have any encouraging words or thoughts on Fujiano getting released?
Yeah. Trick Gucci ass back in the studio, do a song with him, and rob him again. Do to him there, yeah, nah, nigga. It's just like when Rocky hit the motherfucking Russian in the middle, and he hurt Bravo. Yeah, rob his ass again. Ain't gonna tell. He won't tell this time. But don't rob the white boy. Get Gucci in there, put that gun upside the head like Shiesty them did, and he ain't gonna tell. Don't take his wedding ring, but take the watch and get him to sign the contract and go over there to got it. Don't get him in there with the white boy, nigga, but get him and rob his ass again. He ain't gonna tell, and he dumb enough to get robbed again. He just like a dog. You can kick him and say, come on, boy. And they come get your ass over. You can kick him again. I do it all the time to my family dogs.
Okay, Juicy hosting the BET Awards. Do you feel like that's a win?
Yes,
and would you ever host it?
Yeah, I host it. Yes, I will. The master of ceremony is where every nigga want to be. The master of ceremony is where every nigga want to be.
What are your thoughts on Atlanta Hawks canceling Magic City night?
Oh, they supposed to. Yeah, they don't reputable NBA team need to be tied to no motherfucking Magic City night. Yeah, pips, hoes, and tricks go together. Ball players ain't tricks in the uniform. They tricks when they take the uniforms out.
Okay, LeBron had asked for this wish, so he finally got it for him and his son to play on the same team. So do you feel like he's parenting his son, or he just being a teammate when he talked to him?
But LeBron just like getting your son on at General Motors. Yeah, they gonna treat him special. He ain't got to, no, nigga, Bronny ain't no real basketball player. He's been coddled, and nigga, the only reason he in the NBA because his daddy. I keep telling everybody, the boy needs to go be a PE coach in the junior high. The nigga ain't no NBA material. He ain't no motherfucking NBA material, man. I need to be facilitating field day.
Okay.
Yeah, they need to be facilitating field day somewhere in the motherfucking independent school district.
What are your thoughts on Jada Pinkett saying she would never divorce Will no matter what?
Nigga, they smart. You go divorce for, put the white folks in your business, all the money going into probate. Why would we do this and we do what we want to do separate of each other anyway? My grandmama and granddaddy married 50, 60 years. My granddaddy took her to Mexico and married her. And when my granddaddy died, my grandmama there reaping the benefits of his death, but they wasn't together.
I love the second line downtown. This stuff like gonna kill it.
I mean, anything that come out that house.
This is Jill Turner reporting live with Channel 5 News. Just yesterday, and yet another tragic scene here in New Orleans. Another life threatened to the senseless violence that plagues our city, and locals are wondering, when will it end?
What you need, baby?
Him.